Assalamu alaikum, grade 9 student. Recite dua with me. Rabbi yassir wa la tuwassir wa tammim bil khair wa bika nasta'in. Ya fattahu, ya fattahu, ya fattahu. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. In this second video lecture, I am revising the topic of chapter number 7, the difference between compiler and interpreter. Okay, as in the first lecture, we reviewed the high level language and low level language, and remember that whenever we write, the human programmer write a program in a high level language, it has to be compiled or interpreted so as it can be processed by a computer. So for translating a high level language program into a low level language, translators are used. The two types of translators are compiler and interpreter. So what are the difference between these two types of translator? Both are translator, that is their job is to convert a high level language program into a low level language. First we come to the compiler. A compiler is a special program that processes statements written in a particular programming language and turns them into machine language code that a computer processor uses. The main difference between a compiler and interpreter is that the compiler reads the whole program and then convert into it whole high level language program and then convert it into low language program. Whereas the interpreter does the same thing, but it do it statement by statement, line by line. Okay, so when a compiler is used, see this picture. This is on your left. This is a program written in a high level language. Basically, it seems to be a C language, C sharp. Okay, and in the middle you see a compiler program. Now it is converting this high level language program into machine understandable code. See the code on your right. This is the executable code. As you know that computer only understand the language of zeros and one, the binary language. So this is the job of the compiler, but it reads the whole program and that convert it at once into executable code. Now coming to the interpreter. An interpreter is a translator that directly execute instruction written in a programming or any scripting language. Okay, so it does it line by line. See this picture I am showing you. This man in the gray suit in the middle, this person is actually a human interpreter. Can you recall these two famous personalities? These are the on the right is the former president of United States, George Bush, and on the left the Mikhail Gorbachev, the president of the former Soviet Union. Okay, so this man is because they don't understand the language of each other, so a human interpreter is used, and he did so by translating their language line by line. So this is an example of human interpreter. The same is the case with the computer interpreter. When we use interpreter, it converts the high level language program and execute it, and if an error occurred, it inform this thing. So some languages are compiled languages, whereas some are interpreted, like basic a famous language. This is interpreted language. And C language, it uses compiler, that is the program is compiled, the whole program is compiled at a time. Okay, inshallah in the coming video we will explore the difference between the syntax error and the logical error in a computer program. Okay, inshallah. Jazakallah, and go through this video, and don't forget to read the chapter, because until and unless you do reading again and again, you won't be able to express your what is in your mind in paper. Okay, Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.